So 5 players Manchester United fans should look out for this coming season, 2026/2027 season. Number 1, Shea Lacy. Shea Lacy is a 19-year-old left winger who plays for Manchester United. That boy is a baller. He's this kind of player that is good with runs, he's good with dribbling. He can cross the ball, he can take shots from outside of the 18 box. He's a very good player, and he's just 19 years old. So I believe that this season is going to be a great season for him, and Manchester United fans should look out for Shea Lacy, because after seeing what he did last season against the Aston Villa game, where he had his debut under, I think, Fletcher, and subsequently under Michael Carrick, he showed himself of his quality in that game. And I believe that in 2026-2027 season, he's going to really, be that player that is going to come out and make fans turn their neck. So another player who Manchester United fans should look out for is JJ Gabriel. JJ Gabriel is a 15-year-old Manchester United academy player who currently plays for the Manchester United Academy. But Michael Carrick has added his name to the first team call-up, and he's going to be traveling with the squad to the preseason. So JJ Gabriel is a young kid, a super talent that has been making waves all through the Manchester United Academy and the academy in England at large. And in the season of 2020, in the past season, he made waves and he scored 29 goals in 32 appearances across the youth competition. And he was also named the Premier League Player of the Season. So Michael Carrick has added him to the squad, and we've been hearing things about him, and I believe Michael Carrick is going to add him to the team. He's also a winger, and he can also play 10. He's a very good dribbler. He's good on one-on-ones. He's good on take-ons, and he's good at scoring goals. So as other clubs are pushing their young talents, I'm rooting out to see what JJ Gabriel will be doing at Manchester United this season. So another player that Manchester United fans should be looking out for to see how greatly he performed this season is Kobbie Mainoo. As a matter of fact, Kobbie Mainoo has been through a lot over the last season, even what happened at the World Cup. Kobbie is going to be having the opportunity to prove himself, especially now that it's no news that Michael Carrick is going to be building his team around Kobbie Mainoo. So Kobbie Mainoo is a player that Man United fans and football fans all over the world should be looking out to see what he can be able to bring to the team and bring to the game at large. So Kobbie Mainoo, we all know Kobbie Mainoo. Kobbie Mainoo is a dictator. He dictates the game. He knows how to play the ball calmly. He knows how to dictate play. He's a box to box. He can go to your defense. Although he's not very good at pace, but he's also good at calming the game down. And as a fact that Michael Carrick is saying that he wants to contain possession, it then means that Kobbie Mainoo has a very big role to play in that, because he is good at keeping the ball. He is good at having the ball, in tight spaces. He can take the ball, break in, take a sharp dribble, and give a pass, that can send someone to be on goal or even help the team to keep possession. So Kobbie Mainoo is going to be a player to watch out for this season. I know a lot of persons already know what Kobbie Mainoo is doing, but because of what he has been through, especially being snubbed at the World Cup, I feel like this is going to be a very intense season for him. If Kobbie Mainoo is not injured, he's going to be a baller. He's going to be a very, 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 key player for the team. Also, another player that Manchester United fans, should look out for is Benjamin Sesko. Have you seen the picture of Benjamin Sesko in training? That guy is looking like a monster. At the end of the season in 2025/2026 season, Benjamin Sesko, didn't complete the season because he went off injured. And as a matter of fact, he wasn't able to go for the World Cup. And I believe he has been able to get, recover from his injury. At the same time, gone on to work on his physicality, having seen that the Manchester United and the Premier League at large, appreciates the physicality of a player, and he has seen that, like, I need to work on my physicality. I need to, add some skin. That is what Benjamin Sesko has done. He has added up some muscle. He looks ready for the season. And looking at what he did at the tail end of the season, coming off the bench, scoring goals, scoring, braces. That is what Man United fans should be expecting from Benjamin Sesko. After the signing of Benjamin Sesko last season, we looked at him critically. He started the season slowly, but towards the end of the season, he picked up, and Manchester United fans can be able to say, we are ready to see what Benjamin Sesko can bring to the team. So here are 5 players I feel that Manchester United fans should look out for this season.